What's going on? It's Captain Sean with Catalina Crew, and we are at the Newport Beach 2025 boat show, and I'm here with Captain Liam on the 191-foot Unbridled.
Come check it out. It's 2009 built by Trinity, which is a US build, aluminum hull, aluminum superstructure, and 36-foot beam. So what's impressive with this yacht, what stands out is it's an expedition yacht, but it looks like a luxury yacht from Monaco. We have a stern to passerelle that goes out like the European yachts, 480 volt 3-phase, and here we have two tenders that come in. We've got a 32-foot Vanquish with two inboard Volvos. We've got a Hurricane over this side, which is a 28 Hurricane jet drive. When we get to an anchorage, those two go in, kayaks goes in, jet skis goes in. We set up the little beach club, and that little machine, the 42-foot HCB, just see the top of the Garmin, that comes with us. 4 350 Yamahas, cruises at 40 knots, puts the 12 guests on board, diving, fishing, that's Unbridled, man.
You guys are just hauling.
It's a machine.
And then you got the foil here.
Got the foil here, got the kayaks upstairs, 17 full sets of dive gear. We've got 3 sea bobs on the swim platform there you just saw. Full set of fishing gear, including kites, including downriggers, including 50s, 30s, spinners, you name it, these people fish. These crew love it. The real stars behind the show for me are these lovely ladies and gentlemen. Say hello.
Hello.
Zara, Claire, Joel.
I'm Sean.
Lewin.
Joel,
Nice to meet you.
I'm Claire, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Zara.
Sean, nice to meet
And there's
you.
Lewin over the back.
Ah, there he is, hiding in the background, bud. What's going on, Sean?
So the boat's the boat, but it's what the crew, for me, it's the crew that make it alive.
Where are you guys all from?
South Africa.
Everyone's South African?
I'm American.
SD.
American.
San Diego.
What up?
San Diego, yeah.
Holler.
San Diego.
Californian, fellow We're from Marina Del Rey. Where are you from, bud? South Africa. Cap, where
Australia,
are you from?
mate, Australia.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to step on anyone's
I'm
toes.
from the ocean, man. From the ocean. We have a diverse crew. We've got an American chef. Through these doors, this comes into the opulence. This is the kind of the world that the luxury live in. So we've kind of gone from the luxury deck work areas over here to the inside areas. Well, we talked about 36-foot beam. This is nearly the full
She's a wide
beam.
girl.
She's wide, which means it makes it stable.
Yeah.
It also makes a good hull displacement for fuel. So we hold about 32,000 gallons, 120,000 litres of fuel, which gives us a range of probably 6,000 nautical miles.
What's the cruising speed?
12 and a half.
Okay.
You can back it off. You can go longer, you can go slower. It's up to you. We've got the engine set up. You can run on one engine with crossover cooling to the shaft and do maximum efficiency, give you 8,000 miles.
And you guys got stabilizers and gyros?
Quantum stabilizers, 9-foot square fins. Yeah, and they do 0 speed as well.
Ah, nice.
So it was built by the Wrigley family. The Wrigley chewing gum.
Hey, we're Catalina Crew. They own our island. So
Yeah, there you go. That's why
know?
I saw the connection there, and I was like, cool. So he bought it kind of after the business. He sold it. He felt unbridled. Therefore, the horses. Therefore, unleashed. You know. So we have this saying on board: "Unleash the extraordinary." There's Graham, another legend, and Alderman Johnson. This is the master cabin area. Through this whole area through here, coat room, day head, big thick doors.
The marble
privacy.
floors too.
Lovely, and then soft sheep's carpet. You've got a his study, you've got a her study, full beam master here, so they see both sides, windows on both areas. His closet, currently got clothes in there. We have a wonderful owner that may come and visit at times. He's from the Newport area.
Oh, I don't know. There you go.
A hers closet. But it's the full beam master here, and the kind of details in the artwork, like the lighting and the softer woods, that really stand out.
Oh, look at this bathroom. This is a sight to behold in here, bud.
So this is US built, but it's got the European standard of like the Dutch. When you start looking at the tile work, you see even the Unbridled logo is in the drain of the sink. It's the little details that kind of people over time they pick up with Unbridled.
Yeah.
That gives them more and more passion about it.
How long have you been with the ship?
2 years with the program.
And what is, have you driven other big boats as well?
Yeah, the last one was Carriali and Alloy Yachts. I'm from the expedition background. Cabin 6, a lot of times it's a smaller cabin, but it's used either as a gym, a spa room, a nanny, the kids chill here, 2 bunks that come down as well. So, and then through here, exit cabin 6, crew access for service. We're going to run through the Galley quickly because like, this guy here is one of the nicest guys I've ever met. If
Oh,
you're
that'd
cool
be
to run
awesome.
through the Galley.
Yeah, for sure.
Knock, knock. Hey, Ben. This is Calvin Stokes from Maine. You got a little camera here, Calvin. And that,
Chef, how you doing,
Ben, the
bud?
second engineer.
I'm Sean.
That's Sean. This is the Galley here. These guys are from Catalina Crew.
Catalina Crew. Yeah, we're doing a yacht tour, and I see you got a little like Asian fusion going on here.
Yeah, exactly. Doing a little stir fry tonight for the crew. You guys are more than welcome to join us if you're hungry.
We appreciate that. Where are you from?
I'm from Maine.
Oh, Maine?
Opposite.
I went to college in Boston.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, now I'm a California boy though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got the,
We're like Oregon Trail. We went westward. I like to visit.
You've got the accent there as well a little bit.
But so yeah, Boston. You got to say it the right way, Boston. But I do like the socks still.
Yeah.
But so what is, since you've been on the boat, what's like how long you been here on the boat?
Almost 2 years, a year and a half.
And what's your favorite aspect or what favorite place you've been so far?
Let's probably Costa Rica, huh?
Yeah. From a culinary point of view too.
And
the
you
food,
guys are just
the seafood, the tuna that came out of Costa Rica, the dolphin, mahi, the watermelons. Like it's alive.
Produce, fruit, everything's like top notch in Costa Rica.
West Coast or East Coast? I've been to Limon, Costa Rica back in the day. on the
West
East
Coast, Golfito.
Okay.
Yeah, the crew fell in love with Golfito.
You guys surf?
I do, yeah. Pavones, I just did that.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Every morning I was down there trying to get some waves. And Calvin's a fisherman on board too, though. You give him a day off.
That must
he's
be
out
so
fishing.
great to catch like live fish and then actually prepare them that evening.
That's like my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Fresh tuna and ceviche, and it's just, you can't beat fresh fish like that, you know.
Oh man,
Well, we're off to Alaska, man. We're going halibut. We're going salmon.
Halibut, salmon.
that is, yeah, to get those big hallies. That's the next spot. We're going to Alaska. Great to meet you, bud. Great state of Maine.
I'll see you
Hey,
around.
Down East Dickering, Uncle Henry's. You know the magazine, right? You know the drill.
Then we'll go downstairs. We're going past our little time slot here, if that's okay. But the boats are big boats, 191
problem.
foot, 36 feet. There's a lot to see.
We go with the flow.
The crew are passionate about it. So either cabin pick.
Look how clean this is.
They're the same. They're just a different colour scheme. So port and starboard forward guest cabins. They've also got a Pullman which comes down,
She
which
folds
offers you
down.
another bunk for the kids or whoever you'd like. So there's a lot of room when you kind of look around each area. What I want you to remember is for the last 8 days, we just did 2,500 nautical miles.
The last 8 days?
Yeah, we left on the 20th of April.
What?
20th of April from.
Where were you guys
and now's
at?
the 1st
Florida?
of May. No, we're in Golfito, Costa Rica. So
Oh, so you came up from
we
Costa
just came
Rica.
up. So the crew just came up. So the point is, this boat is designed for it. It loves going to sea.
And look how clean it
And
is
she's
after
ready
a
to
trip
roll.
like that.
Yeah, so
and you're
through
coming
here's-
up against those Northwest? Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
must be,
Oh, we love it though.
yeah,
We love
yeah,
it. The crew love it.
taking on the big choppers.
Yeah,
we
the
say.
Baja Bash, mate. We did the Baja Bash. You know, a couple of the crew didn't enjoy it as much as me, but
Yeah.
we don't always have a spa table in here. Sometimes it's just a lounge area or an office. We really cater to the different type of clientele. So if you're into photography, we turn it into a cinema room so you can do your editing. You know, if you're into massage and wellness, we turn it into a massage room. Wine cellars. These are the aft VIPs with the bigger beds, and then you've got beautiful, you know, behind you here's the toilet area, and the cabins are the same on either side, just a different color scheme. But Unbridled, the story of Unbridled, like we talked about when he sold his company, he felt kind of unleashed, Unbridled. But a lot of it's based on the nautical theme work and a lot of crystals around. So it's a real kind of positive, free energy. that
We're
a lot
all
of the
about positive
clients-
vibes.
Yeah.
Positive vibes only.
And the clients we have that we attract for Unbridled, that kind of fit into that as well. So we really cater to kind of what they're after. The last one we had, I think we had 8 surfboards on board. We had the full tanks of diving. You know, we had 17 full tanks of diver gear on board. I'm an instructor, Dan's instructor. We had 2 surfers on board, 2 fishermen on board, 2 yoga instructors on board. And these clients just went for it, and we had an awesome time.
Well, that's so cool to have such a diverse, you know,
There's a wine
array
cellar
of
in
things
there.
to do.
These are Catalina crew.
Catalina crew.
Nice.
That is us. Yeah. Your captain's been lovely enough to show us around this amazing vessel.
It's the crew as well. For me, I really push the crew.
Oh, yeah,
I think
the
it's like
crew.
Calvin Stokes and all the team on deck. But what Olivia does, in my experience at sea, 25 years, she makes these awesome mocktails, cocktails, like a mixologist.
Okay.
She's got her own Instagram channel as well.
Really?
Sips and Sails.
Sips and Sails. I like the name.
Yeah.
That's
Where
cool.
she does
We need
cocktails
some
and
Sips and
cigars.
Sails shirts.
There you
We'll
go.
pimp those.
Merch, yeah.
Yeah. Can I offer you a
sure.
drink or anything while we walk around and you can come
Well,
back
I'll
and
have
pick
a
it up?
mocktail, perhaps. No. Whatever you got, you know.
Make 3 of whatever you choose, and when we come back
Wait,
around,
yeah,
we'll
we'll
show
do
you.
the tour. Mix us
Any
up something special, a
Okay.
mocktail, whatever your favorite one is.
Will do.
And then this is the Sky Lounge, which makes this unique. If you look, you can see the stern and you can see the bow.
Yeah,
So you see the whole area. And this area, poker table, people play here, breakfast they can have here. After they play backgammon, you've got the TVs in both forward and aft. So a lot of times guests will spend like a good 60% of the time in this whole area.
Yeah.
Because they can spread out.
for sure.
Then you've got the outside areas as well. Through here's the bridge.
This is the honey hall. This is my favorite.
So it's mahogany and Hawaiian oak wood throughout the vessel. So you really see the woodwork in this type of area here. But this is kind of where we go to sea. This is my home, you know. I've got a beautiful family in Dominican Republic. We just moved to Montreal, but I kind of spend 2 months at sea and a couple of weeks at home. But this is my office and I'm real proud of it. I love it.
It's so clean. You got the Nantucket mat too.
We move, yeah, they're fond of us. The Nantucket people and the Pier 66 people, a lot of people give us mats and just become parts of it. We need to get our West Coast mat though. So if you've got a
for
Catalina
sure.
crew mat,
We got you.
look
I'll
after me,
dial
man.
you in.
All right. The thing I like about this area is it's simple. Bow thrusters, autopilot, throttles, steering,
Your thrusters, are they hydraulic or electric?
hydraulic, 75 kilowatt, 40 kilowatt
Okay.
horsepower. 75 horsepower, 40 horsepower. You also got Naiad stabilizer system, so you got quantum zero speed and underway, so a bit of both. And then Furuno equipment, that's more commercial grade, which is called Transit, and that's more fishing based, time zero Noble Tech.
Where's your favorite spot to actually pilot the vessel?
For me, Kodiak Island, Alaska. 3 times I've been there and I fell in love with it, except the locals. They're a little bit intense, those locals, mate. Don't want to mess with those boys and girls. They'll take you out in a boat, you won't come back. You know?
Yeah, no, I've heard some stories.
But this is what Unbridled's kind of really, it steps into our own
man,
when you
look at
come
this
from
deck.
the interior area out to the exterior area. It's like a little cruise ship. If you kind of look forward and aft, you've got that kind of strong cruise
She's
ship.
sturdy. And then you got your wing station right here.
Wing station here. That's where we steer from. And then up forward, you've got this beautiful, they call it a Portuguese bridge area. But it's mainly just a seating area. We put the umbrella down there. We have the kayaks, the rescue tenders, 2 huge anchors, 25 mil chain, probably around, I think it's about 1,000 meters of chain each side. So we put it down
1,000
deep.
meters,
We
man.
put it down deep.
Damn.
So she's a special yacht, she really is.
Then you got your crow's nest up top.
Crow's nest up there, and then we've got the sundeck, which I want to take you to as well.
Awesome.
We'll go down to Sunnyside for the camera, but over there is Serengeti, which is owned by the same person.
Oh, for real?
Parvina, the Bahia 60,
Yeah.
owned by the same person. HUB is ours, owned by the same person.
Okay.
And there's a boat over there called Shogun, owned by the same person. The same person is from Newport Beach, California. He lives here. Irvine, California is his address.
Awesome.
Be a mule, so it's just ginger beer, fresh pineapple juice, and fresh squeezed lime.
What? All right.
Gentlemen, would you like one?
Yeah.
Thanks, Olivia.
He can handle the gimbal and drink the cocktail.
There's a mocktail, this one
Mocktail,
too.
yeah, no
There you
Yeah,
go.
I don't drink.
No, it's a mocktail.
This is really good.
But it's clean,
What-
isn't it?
And what's your Instagram page again?
Sips and sales.
At
Sips and
Sips
Sales.
and sales. Yeah.
sips.and.sales.
Well, we'll get your info before we leave.
She's a star. She really I've traveled a lot and she's from here. We're the owners, but you wouldn't
This
think
thing is
mocktail.
quite refreshing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's light. I like to use ginger beer a lot because it's nice. It has a little zest
Oh
to it.
yeah. This is good.
Refreshing.
Then you got the hot tub right
Got
here.
the hot tub. It's beautiful artwork
Is that fresh
inside.
water or is that salt
That's
water?
fresh water. You have a feel, man. Like this is how people not in here.
Oh,
right
that
now.
is tasty. I'm not gonna
How
lie.
people not
I could
in there right now.
I could take I could take a dip. Let's take
Yeah.
5.
A lot of times we do a bit of jumping off here. So I like, even with the guests and the crew, it's about 45 to 50 foot, and they'll come up here and they'll just do a flip or do a jump, or, you know, if they're brave enough to.
Yeah, I got you.
I like it. Kids will play around here. My favorite area for the principal, whoever's chartering the vessel, is I really recommend they come and spend some time here. You know what I mean?
Oh,
it's got
yeah.
a beautiful seated area. The two horns, and this is where we kind of cruise through the inside passage and you see the whales and so forth.
Yeah, I keep hearing about the whales in Alaska.
Tell you where it was better, and I've been to Alaska probably 4 times, Mag Bay,
Okay.
Baja, California. Wow, Magdalena Bay. Only 2 days from here, we saw grey whales, we saw heaps of dolphins, we saw tuna, the pelicans were going for it. But these are a good view of the 2 vessels too, the Parvina and the HEB. And go and take a tour with Captain Dan if you want. Captain Dan drives that. He really does a good job with the clients.
You guys towed that 4,000?
Just finished. 2 days ago, we pulled into Newport.
You make him stay on
After
it the whole
25
4,000 or what?
No. We tow it pretty smart. We've got Starlink on board, the tender. So when we tow it, we've got cameras in bilges, cameras on batteries, spare batteries. We've got a solar panel, we've got a wind turbine.
Like that.
Yeah, so the thing's just, it's pimped out, ready to tow. And it's a strong boat, it's a HCB.
And how many, what you put it 100 feet back? How far back?
300. Yeah, it's kind of third wave at 12 knots. So you want to sit it kind of on the third wave on the front of it as it's kind of just on the, not near the trough, a little bit further back. So it surfs itself. So you're not jerking on the back of the hill.
Do you keep the motors in kind of for stabilization, or you keep them up?
Up and locked.
Okay.
Up and locked.
All right.
You know what I mean? Because otherwise it does, there's 2 theories. One, it does put wear on the leg, with the leg turning so much without proper cooling through the hydraulics. And the other reason to me, it's the hull is what we want to keep as smooth as possible, less restriction.
Okay.
You know, because at the end of the day, you're towing 15 tons.
You have a bridle on it too?
Bridle from the 2 stern points. Peloton equipment, gym, awesome barbecue. Calvin cooks great lobsters up there. We're looking forward to the West Coast, get some halibut on there.
Hallie hunting.
That's it. The crew are ready. I'm ready for the salmon. I love the salmon. I get more fun out of the salmon fishing, you know?
Yeah, one of my buddies had one of those, very shallow salmon boats. He was running one of those up there in Alaska.
Yeah. And then through here's the bridge deck aft. Kind of imagine this with the kids jumping around, a full screen, either watching UFC or your favorite football match or the Finding Nemo for the kids, the popcorn. Yeah. That's the vision we kind of sell here. Sometimes the awnings come off. We put an al fresco dining setting here for 12 people, a couple of big tables. All of this furniture is movable.
Okay.
And then breakfast, most times is set up here. A nice, beautiful continental breakfast style. Calvin will do some cooking up here. And then we go back into the Sky Lounge. It's a nice view from the Sky Lounge, and then we'll go down to the main deck.
Oh, you look at that sink. Look at the attention detail, the octopus tentacles on the sink. We're back.
And that's the back area of the Sky Lounge. And then we'll go down to the main deck.
Yeah.
You good?
You don't want to get guillotined, bud. Oh, and then even on every deck drain, it says Unbridled.
Exactly, it's the details. It's the details of Unbridled. It wears you down.
Yeah.
It wears you down in love and embraces you and gives you a warm hug, you know?
How many crew do you have?
We're 14, but we kind of call it like a family. I don't really like the word crew because I want people to come and go as they want. We've got 2 dive instructors, Brooks and Matt, that are currently in the Caribbean. When they heard Alaska, they're like, a little bit cold, Cap, call us when you're heading south. So we'll take them back to Cocos and Galapagos and Belize and Honduras. We pick them up on the south. When we go north, we pick up some locals who are good with halibut fishing, good with salmon fishing. So we have a core of 10, and then we bring 3 or 4 based on what the client is after. If the client's after fishing, we go heavy on fishing. If the client's after photography, we get another photographer, a videographer. If the client's after wellness, it's wellness. It really depends how many we need to adjust the team. I don't really look at myself as like a captain, it's more like a coach. And my job is to find a team that win. And they win by looking after the client and giving them a real unique experience that kind of gives them the goosebumps and makes them want to come back.
Yeah.
And that experience happens very short because these people are high net worth, they're hard to please, their family's easy to please, but to please them is difficult.
Yep.
So you have to use all your skill sets in 25 years in yachting to really figure out a way to get these 14 people on this beautiful yacht to give this guy like that buzz, that I had an awesome time, Pat. I had an awesome time, and I'm like, yep, see you next season, mate.
Well, getting a massive halibut in Alaska, that'll buzz you up.
That'll do it. And then down here, all these rails come off. That's what launches the tender. And then we'll finish the tour in the engine room, if you like.
Oh, yeah, the pied de resistance.
This whole transom door does lift up. into like a beach club
Okay.
feel. And then we come through here. This is all teak inside.
It's like its own little dive locker in here.
Yeah, engineers. Got a tour for you.
Oh,
One
yeah,
of
you
the
got
smartest men I know, Mr. Chris from
There he
Sweden.
is.
Always trust
What's
the
up, bud?
Swede.
Welcome.
Trust
I'm
the
Sean.
Swede.
Nice to meet you.
Sean.
These guys are from Catalina Crew, Chris.
We are here doing a tour, and this is our favorite part, the belly of the beast, what makes the boat operate. So can you give us a little bit of background on yourself and a little bit of background on the engines, the engine room, and you know what the boat runs on?
Well, Swedish, self-taught, most of it, and just curious about how.
Self-taught, yeah, similar.
Yeah.
Me too, just figuring out how to
yeah.
tinker with it,
Yeah,
and how it
it's
works.
interesting. So this is the brain of it. If those are the muscles, this is the brain. You have all the power supplies, the distribution boards for the whole vessel here, and you can control seamless transfer between the generators and the shore power, and yeah.
And you got twin Caterpillar motors.
Yes, 3512s.
Okay. How many hours are on the motors?
16,700.
And generators?
About
27.
28, 27.
28. We just came from a long passage, so it's like, you know,
Well,
the
it's
hours
just,
up.
we try to tell like the owners too through the videos, like preventative and routine maintenance is the key to keeping your boat, optimal.
Yeah.
And that's what, you know, with that amount of hours, you know, there's a lot of.
It's a 2009 boat, so
Yeah. The Cat C9s.
Can we check out the inside the engine room?
yeah, sure. It's gonna be a little noisy there.
Oh, noisy's good. We'll take noisy.
Yeah, go for it. You can use ear protection if you want, if not, go through.
I'm good. Yeah, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. We got this out.
When the turbos start spooling, that's when we'll talk. When the turbos are going crazy. Oh man, this engine room is sweet.
She's carpeted.
What?
She's carpeted.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
These are the girls.
these things are badass.
And it's cooled as well, so the salt water cools the fans that go through.
Okay.
So it really helps the climate control.
I've never been in an engine room where it's like two of me can stand up.
Yeah, I know. It's tall, huh? It also has a lower deck, but yeah, you don't want to see that.
And then the fuel.
Shafts through there. Fuel
Fuel-
polisher.
Oh, you got the fuel polisher too?
That's running now. Yeah. And then air conditioning systems, 2 condensers, 2 compressors, 2 generators on the back of either side, and then you got the water makers, 2 water makers, 2 stabilizer pumps. The key is 2. 2 of everything. 2 of everything.
Yeah, if you have 2 of everything, then you. Oh yeah. Well, hey man, you've done a great job. This place is awesome. You know, we're partners with a jet board company from Sweden called Awake. You know Awake boards?
No.
We have we'll bring them over here because we
yeah.
have the Swedish jet boards in our booth.
I am not
What's
gonna
his
try
name?
it.
What's the board? Bold or what's it
No,
called?
these are called Awake boards.
Wakeboards.
Awake.
Oh,
Awake.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
yeah.
They're from Ravik, Sweden. Ravik. Yeah. Well, hey, I'll come back. Here, hold on a second. I'll bring the board over. Check us out, bro. Here you go.
They're fun. They go like 35 miles an hour. And it's not a lift. It's awful water.
Yeah, man. You guys run a tight ship over here, Cap.
They're good people.
No, but that's the thing too. Being a captain, like you said, you're a leader. You know, you're a leader and a coach, and
Yeah.
creating a positive environment
Yeah.
for your crew radiates through to the guests.
Yeah, you got to give them space, man. You got to give them space to shine. They're not here to be like bottlenose and bottleneck. They got to breathe, man.
Exactly.
I always say there's a saying I have: if you don't hit, you're not going to score. Like it's a football saying.
Yeah.
You have to hit the ball and you have to try and shoot. And it doesn't mean you're going to make it every time. You're going to miss 25% of the time.
Yeah.
But if you don't keep trying, you're not going to get it right.
It's the times that you
So it's-
fail is what teaches you the most.
Yeah, so it's every day we just push a little bit. Quite big into kind of the social media because I'm pushing them to create their own personal brands.
Yeah.
So Marshall's a videographer you'll see around. He does our sea stories, sips and sails, the chief stews, yacht and yoga.
Yacht
Mine's
and yoga's
Captain
cool.
Liam Unbridled, and every Tuesday, believe it or not, I do a captain's chat. a live captain's chat.
Well, would you be interested? We have a podcast.
Yeah, I'll roll with it.
Our last guest was the editor of Boat International magazine.
Oh, cool.
She's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're in like stories of the sea, war stories.
Yeah, well, I've been in this for 25 years, so I love what I do.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
passionate about it, and it's good to share it, especially with these young kids coming up. They, it's like me when I started. I was a captain I looked forward to, and I learned a lot from him. And it's like now with social media and digital marketing, you can spread it to a bigger audience.
Yeah, exactly.
And people can learn that it's not just negativity.
Well,
there's good things that happen in the ocean. It's not just the horror stories, the difficulty,
Yeah. No, we all come from the ocean.
Yeah,
you know
exactly,
what I mean?
exactly.
And that's what we're trying to do. Like, we're trying to teach kids trades.
Yeah.
Because there's always going to be a job and a trade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we've gone away from that where there's not enough schooling for people to learn, and we were talking about doing that, like a mechanic school for marine and captain school and stuff like that.
Well, I'm making apprenticeships. Like in Australia, we have a lot of apprenticeships for plumbers, and I'm like,
Yeah.
why don't we get
They don't
more
have it for
kids on?
marine.
Yeah, why don't we get more kids on yachts? Give them a second or third engineer's job. Get them a year. Like go to college, come back to another year, get your sea time. That's kind of what I want to create in the yachting sector, where people, whatever size boat, you can get, like for a young fella Josh there, you can get you kind of build your career with a similar platform or a similar boat and go to different areas. And yachting's cool, man. Yachting's real cool.
It is, man. I love your
traveled a lot of
vision,
the
bro.
world, you know?
Sweet. Okay, outro, and then, we'll talk.
Yeah.
All right, you ready? And there you have it, the 191-foot Unbridled, Captain Liam. That was an amazing tour. Excellent.
Absolute
we really
pleasure, man. Good to
appreciate
have you
you
on
taking
board.
the time.
Like-minded soul, man. You're a like-minded soul.
Positive vibes only, and we're just trying to help and pass the tutelage on to the next generation. And people like you, I look up to because you pass it down, and I'll keep passing it down. And hopefully that's how we progress as a
That's how we
society.
grow as a community,
Yeah.
and the maritime community is quite unique because it's made up of like-minded individuals that really get into yachting and they just love the boating thing.
Yeah.
Like World Boating Day is April 25th, I think May 25th it's coming up, and it's like the question is, what does boating mean? So what does boating mean to you?
I just family. That's the reason why I have a boat business is my dad.
Yeah.
I started this business with my dad, and he's passed away now, but he's still on my arm, and
Yeah,
it gives
cool.
you goosebumps thinking about it. My mom now runs the marina in Marina Del Rey, one of them.
Awesome.
So it's still like a family
It
thing.
is. That's what boating is. We go to sea together. Like a guy came on board. I said, "There's only 2 lines connected me to the dock." He goes, "That's too many, Cap." I'm like, "That's the spirit."
Yeah,
that's the spirit, mate. You get the vision.
Well,
You
yeah,
know?
going out to the great unknown, experiencing, exploring,
Yeah.
and pushing yourself to a limit that you didn't know you could possibly do before you do it.
Yeah, mentally, physically, it is exhausting, but we enjoy it.
The Baja Bash. The
Yeah, we
Baja
love it,
Bash.
mate. 700 miles of just straight nose, short period, port bow, 7 seconds. It's like, as a surfer, you're loving it. I'm like, that's momentum, man. That's just bang, bang. It's,
How high is the chop coming over the front?
Oh, top, man. Kayaks get salty because the flare of the bow, it's designed to kind of cut it and spread it. And when it's spread it and you got 30 knots of wind, it just rolls it over. It just keeps rolling it.
That's.
And then we
you
towed-
definitely have social media for that, right? You already you have content.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not good with the content creation side of things. I enjoy it, but I'm really pushing the crew to create their own personal brands. Because in this digital age, I've got my story. I've got my beautiful wife and 2 kids. I've got my life, and I'm loving what I do. But I think for the younger generation, they need to expand their horizons and their opportunities. And one of the ways to do that is really through social media and digital marketing. And what you guys are doing is rock star stuff.
We appreciate
It's visiting the boats, it's seeing the captains, man.
Well,
Full respect, brother.
Captain to captain,
Yeah.
and learning, and I learned today doing this, and I really
Oh,
appreciate you
welcome
taking
back,
the
man.
time.
Anytime. You're part of the club here, buddy.
And we'll get you on the podcast.
Cool.
We got a lot more to talk about.
Yeah, no
Captain
stress.
Liam, Unbridled, Catalina crew, live to tell the tale. On to the next one. Peace.
Thanks,
All right.
guys.
Hey, that was.